All right, we are live. Live video. What are we going to call it? Okay. Now, here is another Scream related topic. The favorite posters of the Scream franchise. Now, there have been a couple editions of a couple of them. We're going to start off right here. We're going to look at my Blu-rays, DVDs collection here. Now, the poster art for 5, I really, really like. I think it's really, really different. I mean, very, very different. Got pretty much everybody on there. You got the Stumacher house right down here. And then you got Ghostface. I was supposed to say Goreface. Ghostface foreshadowing everybody. So that's good. You got the 3 legacy characters, Dewey, Sidney, and Gale. And the rest of the new cast out there. So, yeah, definitely some pretty good poster art. That was really good. Scream 4. This had a couple of different variations of posters. I think it would have been probably a little bit cooler if they would have had the version of the 4, and you have the face. I believe it was like the face of Sidney in it, like you had in like the part 3 and then part 2. But other than that, that's pretty good. I did this pretty much basically pretty generic. This one, like I said, this is my least favorite in the franchise. By the way, the only thing that really sells it for me is the 3 main legacy characters. But other than that, that's good. And plus, Kirby, and then then that's it. But that's that. So we're not going to continue these because these are the DVD editions. So these aren't really, I wouldn't say these are really posters, but we're getting down to the original trilogy here. So now this is going to be really, really, really tricky because I love the poster art for the original trilogy. I wish the new trilogy would go that way, but the poster for 6 that I seen with everybody on there, and then Ghostface like dead center in the middle of a street in New York. It's supposedly New York, but it's actually Canada. I thought it looked really awesome. I thought it was really cool. But so with these 3, we're gonna go with my top 3 here, and it's a very, very tough decision because I love all 3 of the original trilogy, all 3 of the films. Most notably, the first 2 are my favorite because they were done in the 90s. First one 96, first one 97, and Scream 3 was in 2000. So, with further ado, we're gonna go ahead with Scream 3. This is my original copy of. This is actually my very first DVD I ever bought. This is when the DVDs first came out. This is my very first DVD I've owned. Of course, it's got a lot of scratches on it because it's been watched a lot because this has been a lot of fun moments, memories with the film. Still a lot of fun stuff. What am I talking about? So, the poster art is awesome. I just love that. You got the 3 in the background. There's another like I've said with Scream 4. There's another version of the Scream poster for Scream 4 on Movie Poster Shop that has, I believe, the 4 in there, and it has Sidney's, like, part of Sidney's face with the eye. I thought that was really, really well done. I think that's actually Sidney's eye. I'm pretty sure it is. I didn't know she had blue eyes, but it could be Gale's because I know Gale on the cover of this, her eyes look like they're blue. Could be, but it looks like Sidney though. But who knows? But like I said, I think the poster art is really cool. The Ultimate Scream originally was supposed to be the most terrifying Scream. It is always the last. We thought this was going to be the last one until 11 years later we get Scream 4, and then now 11 years after that, right around 11 years after that, we get Scream 5, and then a year later we get Scream 6. But yeah, this is my 3rd favorite poster art, or art cover, we should say. Now, the final 2, which are my favorite in the entire franchise. And this is very difficult here because I like both of them. Part 2 is my favorite sequel. You can't beat the original, but Part 2 is just as awesome. So we're going to go ahead with, I'm going to go ahead, and as much as I love Part 1, and I actually got a Part 1 poster up here, 11 by 17. Actually, let me go ahead and bring that down really quick. We're going to go with that one. I love it. I'm hoping to meet not David Arquette, but Skeet Ulrich and Jamie Kennedy in August at Flashback. They have them sign this. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I love this poster art. It's actually Drew Barrymore. So on the front cover, where this one here has got, you know, a couple of the cast members on there. I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was really cool. I love the film. It's one of my #1 favorites. But we're talking about poster art here. I mean, this is pretty good. I love this version of the poster art. This is my favorite one. One of my favorite ones out of all of them. But since I shared you this one in here and I showed you this already, I think you guys already know what my #1 poster art for Scream franchise is. And I thought about getting the poster in 11 by 17 inch format. So no offense to this, I like this one. I do, but I like the one I showed you with the 11 by 17 that's framed. The thing I like about Scream 1, you got Randy. Randy is a survivor, you know. He lucked out in the second one, but he had the best lines, and I'm thinking about when I meet him at, hopefully if I am able to meet him at Flashback Weekend, I want to have him put his quote down. He had many great, awesome quotes. Was that before or after he sliced and diced? I mean, that's the quote I like to have put on the poster. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites. It's my second favorite poster art. If you had to ask me which one did I like, the one right here or the 11 by 17 inch, I showed you 11 by 17, of course. Definitely, it's my favorite. But we're getting down, and here is my final one. This is my favorite. This was a year after Scream 1. This is when they started the whole stab movie thing, and ever since then, so on. It was a stab here, stab there. You know, a movie in a movie. But I think this one did it so well. I love everything about this one. I love Neve Campbell's in this. Her appearance in the film, she looks great. So does Courtney Cox. Looks really awesome in this one. She looks just as beautiful as what you did in the first one. I love the lime green outfit when you first see Gale Weathers. But my favorite poster art for the Scream franchise still is Scream 2. I really love this one. I mean, this is I think Scream 6 is actually gonna beat this with being longer, because this is 120 minutes. It says on the back of this thing here. And of course, like I said, I got it on Blu-ray. I lucked out on the 4K Steelbook. Passed it up. I had a couple things I had to pay on, but I did manage to pre-order the Scream 1 Steelbook Blu-ray 4K set. So that I can't wait for to come in. But yeah, definitely. I mean, you get the main cast right there pretty much. You get Jada Pinkett Smith. Now I'm going to show you something real quick, because I do got the soundtracks for the first 3 Screams. Now, you look at the front cover of this. This is the soundtrack. Look who they added in. You don't got Liv Schreiber on the back. Jerry O'Connell, who plays Derek, replaces Liv Schreiber on the back of that. I thought that was really cool. I did see some poster art, I think it was like last night or something, where they added in Sarah Michelle Gellar to replace Jada Pinkett on there. But definitely, I really love these. I mean, the first 2 are so so 90s. I mean, you can tell. And you know, and I've become a big fan of. I became a big fan of Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera. I mean, watching Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega in Scream 5, awesome. People are just like I just stop pause it for a minute, but people are like thinking Melissa Barrera's her acting's terrible. It really isn't. I mean, if you see Bed Rest, I forgot what app that's on. Bed Rest was really really good. So yeah, it's just really, really good. Jenna Ortega off the Wednesday Netflix show, awesome, awesome. She's funny. She's funny. I love that. Uh, I like I said, I watched the one TV spot, Fight Back for Scream 6, and the part where her and Melissa Barrera are back to back getting ready to take on. It looked like two ghost face coming from both sides, and here's Jenna Ortega yelling, "Come and get me" or something, mother effer, and like that. And it's like this is gonna be epic. But yeah, other than that, to get back on the topic, yeah, my favorite poster art of all time is Scream 2. And my runner-up is Scream 1, which is the version that I got for the 11 by 17 hanging up here on the wall. But other than that, guys, I got some more Scream stuff I'm going to talk about here later on today. And I got a little bit of a surprise for you, a little bit of surprise announcement about something with Scream 6. So it's basically nothing too big, but I just purchased something today. So there you go. Take care, and that's it.